All right, hello everyone. I'm back with the love reading for today. And the love reading for today is about healing in love. Like, what do you need to heal from in order to have the romantic partnership that you truly desire? Like, what healing that you still need to address, basically, in order to move forward into a healthy relationship, a healthy romantic relationship. Because I feel like one of the things people don't want to do for some reason when it comes to, seeking a romantic partnership, you have to realize that you need to heal and grow and work on yourself in order to really obtain what you really truly want when it comes to a romantic partnership. Like something as small as just after a breakup, instead of jumping to another person, you have to sit with yourself and really, analyze, what did I do wrong in that situation? What went wrong in general? Like, really take a step back and analyze what you could have done better, what you won't allow next time in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that you need to look at before jumping into another situation. That's why I do not believe in just jumping from person to person. You really need to sit with yourself if you truly want something healthy. That's the key. It's only if you want something healthy. Now, I'm not showing my face today because I look a hot mess. But I truly feel like people need to, learn to sit with themselves. Okay, so basically I've already pulled some cards and I am using the, can't get it in frame, Whispers of Healing Oracle cards. I really love this deck. So the first cards that I pre-shuffled that popped up, can't even grab them. So the first card is Learning, number 25. And the second card is 35, Transform. So what I'm getting from the first card is, I believe Spirit is trying to teach you how to communicate. Because when I read, I look at the whole card. I look at everything. And the color blue represents the throat chakra, communication. And it's also kind of giving sword energy, which is air energy. And air energy, sword energy, basically in the tarot deck is representing of communication. And also the mind, which is about obtaining learning and things like that. But anyways, so there's a child on here. And everybody knows that when you are a child, you are always in the state of learning. I mean, even when you become an adult, you're still learning. You never stop, really, But the number 25 is here. I feel like a couple of things with the number 25. I feel like in the year 2025 was all about learning when it came to romance. You were supposed to be learning different things, like learning what you don't like, learning things about yourself, learning different things about how dating is and being in a relationship. Because, even though being in a romantic relationship can be a beautiful thing, especially when it's right, but it is work. It just doesn't happen. It's work. It's effort, and it doesn't need to be difficult. It doesn't need to be hard, but it is work. You have to put in work. It just doesn't manifest. It just doesn't happen. You have to put in the work. And I just feel like right now not right now, but in the past, I feel like you were in a state of learning. Something about 2025, I'm sensing that was like your state, your year of learning. And I think in 2026, it's about putting things into practice, but I'm also getting that this could be a male energy. And you could be 25 years old. And I think right now, if you are like you don't have to be a man, you could be a woman too. But I'm just kind of getting that you're still learning. you don't know everything when it comes to dating. See, I think people think that when it comes to love, you're supposed to just know. No, you have to learn as you go. The older you get, the more wisdom you're supposed to obtain, but unfortunately that doesn't happen for some people. But if you're still young, if you're like in your mid-20s or whatever, like you're 25, don't be so hard on yourself because you're still learning. You're not supposed to know everything at 25. Like that's crazy. Like no one knows a lot of things at 25. That it's okay to learn. It's okay to be growing. Like I kind of get the feeling that if you are a guy, you feel like a child when it comes to, love. You feel like you don't know what the hell you're doing. You feel like a kid. You're like, man, I don't know if I'm cut out for this shit. Like, I feel like I just need to be by myself because I don't think I know what the hell I'm doing. Like, I haven't been taught properly how to really be in a romantic relationship. I don't know what that looks like. But that's okay. Because, we are all here to learn and to grow. And that's fine. But the only thing I can suggest is just take the lessons of your past relationships. Look at the things that you liked. Look at the things that you didn't like. Okay? Think about your deal breakers. Think about what you're willing to compromise with. Just take baby steps like that. And if you really want more instruction, maybe you can talk to like a trusted person. Now, I really truly feel like when it comes to getting love advice, you should not get no love advice from somebody that's always in a shitty ass relationship or is just a shitty partner. You should be going to someone that really honors and respects their partner and really cherishes and loves their partner. And is actually in a good, solid, healthy relationship, not no toxic bullshit. Like, seek advice from that individual. Not a person that's a serial dater. Like, don't do that. So that's what I'm getting with this particular card. And then the second card is transform. You could be going through a transformation. So this is the number 35. And to be honest, I'm really getting Scorpio energy from this card. Because Scorpios are all about change and transformation or transforming, basically. So I kind of get the feeling that I'm getting two different energies. Like I'm getting someone that's in their, that's 25 and then someone that's 35. Or someone can be in a relationship with a 25-year-old that is 35. That's a big gap, but hey, it happens, But anyways, so I'm getting right now, Spirit wants you, let's see here, transform. Let's look at the book, because I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Okay, I think I know. All right, so this is the thing. When it comes to us Scorpios, we are truly the masters of taking a situation and truly learning from it. So I don't know if this is really the same person. I kind of get the feeling it's two different energies. But if this is the same person, I kind of get the feeling that Spirit is taking you from learning from your mistakes and transforming it and becoming a bigger and better version of yourself. Because that's what life is all about. Learning from your mistakes so that you can transform into the best version of yourself possible. So I kind of get the feeling that this is what this is all about. Because this looks like a young girl, to be honest. This doesn't look like an older woman. It's both young people on here. But I do feel like you could be 35. Or you could be turning 35 this year. But I'm going to look at the book because I want to see what that's really all about. Because something's telling me to read the book. Read the book. All right, here it is. Okay, it says, can you feel the importance of what is happening for you? You are in a phase where just about anything is possible. To achieve, Lord Jesus, I can't talk. To achieve transformation, you must really think it is possible. Believe in yourself and your abilities is the key to create the change being shown to you. You may have wanted a certain outcome, but not really believe it was possible. To achieve the desired changes in your health, be willing to make changes to your behaviors. That is spot on. Thank you, Spirit. You do some things out of habit, some because of the way you were taught, and others because they are easy. Try a new approach to create your change. If needed, get a buddy to do this with you. That's funny. I just said get a mentor. This could be anything from eating healthier to taking 10-minute walks or learning a new hobby. Reinforce the changes you are making in your life by enlisting the support of your family members or someone you know who will cheer you on. Repeat the much prized changes to form new positive habits. As you start having success, you will develop an unshakable conviction that you will get to where you want to be. A multitude of butterflies and fairies, which as a young woman prepares to release the butterflies in her dome. Butterflies must set aside everything you once knew to accept a new way of existing. They symbolize a readiness to let go and encounter transformation. The lightning strikes the dome, helps to clear away any doubts or resistance to change. It's like a tower moment almost. So yeah, this is definitely Scorpio energy. The fairies are a reminder of the magic and support that is all around you. There is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. Yes. Yes. So I'm definitely kind of getting the energy of you could be a Libra or a Scorpio, or you could be like someone born in October. But whatever the case may be, I'm just getting that right now Spirit wants you to just learn from your mistakes, hone in what you have gone through, take that information, because dating is basically collecting data. It's about collecting data. So take that data and basically transform yourself into the best version possible so that you can be that partner. You can't show up for someone if you don't show up for yourself. You got to be there for yourself. And to me, the best form of showing up for yourself is learning from your mistakes. Don't run from your mistakes. Learn from that shit. Like, really look at that shit and be like, I'm not going to do that next time. I'm going to try something different. Because they always say the true definition of insanity is doing the same shit over and over again, thinking you're going to get different results. No, you got to do something different. If you are not good on communication, work on your communication. If you feel like you're not very emotionally available, then you don't need to be dating. Okay, you need to figure that out. You need to do some deeper work to try to figure out why you're not emotionally available. You know what I'm saying? You got to be emotionally mature. It takes emotional maturity to really be in a relationship with someone. Human beings are very complex people, or just creatures in general. Trying to combine forces with someone that you don't know very well, that's work. That is work. And I don't think people realize that. I think for some reason, and I blame social media for this, but I think people think that relationships is just all about going out to dinner with someone, or going on a trip with someone, or having someone, spend money on you or something weird like that. Like, that is not what a relationship is. A relationship is about literally building and growing someone, experiencing life with someone to the fullest. Growing a family, growing a legacy, growing a life, Like, it's not surface level things like going out to eat with someone on the weekends. You can go out to eat with any goddamn body, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a partner for that. You can go out to eat by yourself. I do that shit all the time. I love it. I love it. You know? Like, I don't know where people got this idea that having a romantic partner means, oh, I got somebody to go out to eat with now, or take me out to eat now. What? But okay, I digress. So this is what you need to heal when it comes to the matters of love. If you would like to have a private reading with me, you can contact me, or you can just put a message in the video or whatever and be like, hey, Ashley, I would like to, have a private reading with you. And I'll, provide you with my email address and da-da-da-da-da. And my email address is ashleyhurt, which is HURT 2013 at gmail.com. And my readings can range between like $25 to $35 to $50. It depends on what you're getting. Right now, I still have a love reading sale going on to the end of the month, which is $14. But next month, they will go back to their original amount, which will be $25. So if you're interested in a reading, just contact me below in the comments or whatever. Or you can email me. Once again, my name is Ashley, new to the YouTube streets with tarot. Just trying to push my readings so I can get more clients, and also just to build my brand, and also just build my business, because I'm not just doing tarot. I'm basically like a life coach, spiritual coach. So that is my jam, basically. Trying to create a community with like-minded people that are about healing and growth, spirituality, and just really trying to be the best possible version of yourself in this lifetime and the next. So I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. I'll be posting a self-love reading. And yeah, stay tuned for those readings, or that reading tomorrow. And I'll see you guys later, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday.